Hello. First, we want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And then now in this video, so we are going to talk about good and challenge to marry a bule, because I'm Sundanese or Indonesian.
And I'm the bule.
Yeah, and he is the bule, and he is my husband. Okay. So the first, we want to talk about the different standard of beauty between Indonesian man with bule. So what do you think about that?
Well, I don't know what you see as beauty in Indonesia, from what I've understood and what you told me. Here, we have different standards. You see one standard that's portrayed in movies and things like that of what beauty is, and I think that you get that everywhere. But I think here you see the differences that people have can be very, very big.
Yeah.
You know, me and you, for instance. You know, so it's hard. I mean, I don't fit into that role, I guess, or that picture where I see beauty as someone you see like an actress or something like that. I look more of a quality of a person on the inside, but that's just me. That's just one person's view.
Yeah.
But you see that, and especially nowadays, as culture, it gets more, how do you say, diverse?
Yeah.
You see different nationalities more and more, and you see some people like tall people, some people like short people, some people, I mean, there's just all kinds of different understandings of what beauty is.
Yeah, that is the difference actually, you know, because most of the men in Indonesia, if we interview them, like what's your girlfriend wanna be look like, you know what I mean? They probably will say the same. Oh, I like the pretty one. I like the tall one, white skin, long hair, pointed nose, and then, you know, just pretty like Korean actress. Almost all men over there love girl like that. So if like me, in Indonesia, I was not beautiful, you know, I mean, because I'm not that category. I'm short, no nose.
Perfect. Perfect.
See, that is
You're my idea of beauty.
That is the difference. So here, if we ask somebody, they probably will have a different standard. Maybe I ask you like the short one. I ask the other guy. Maybe they will say, oh, I like the tall one. I like the, you know, different. So for Indonesian, if you're still alone, don't be worried. Probably your boyfriend will be a bule. Okay. And the second one, we talk about the romantic. Yes, you're very romantic, my husband. Because, you know, here, even after marriage, when Valentine, anniversary, we always like celebrate it. You give me flowers on the Valentine, and then we go out to have a dinner, you know, or we go to celebrate that. But most of the time over there, it's only happen when you and me become a boyfriend and girlfriend. So not after marriage, even, you know, maybe yeah, some of people do it even after the marriage, still doing celebration for that, but not much people. So that's the second one. I'm glad that you are romantic.
Yeah, I think it's important to constantly remind you that you're beautiful, that I love you, and the reasons why I do. I don't know, I mean, that's just how we grew up, and it's what I think is, I don't know, it's just something you do.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good.
I love that.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Yeah, I love when he said, like, I love you. Like, one day you can say more than, I don't know, 30 times or whatever it is. So he keeps saying, I love you, but not much.
Well, I mean it. I don't just say it.
Yeah, I know that. I can see from how you see my eyes, how you. I love that. Okay. And next is the food mix. Okay, so we talk about the food. In the beginning, it was actually challenging because when I came here the first time, I bring a bag full of.
Not a bag full, a whole luggage full.
Oh, that's right, full luggage of spices. What is that? Bamboo. I bring a lot of that because I cannot. When I was in Indonesia, I cannot cook. I never cook. And then when I come here and married, I have to start cook. And I have no idea what I have to cook. That's why I bring a lot of bamboo. At least I don't need to make any other spices. So you just put that on the pan and mix that up together. That's easy, that's why. But now, after I live here for a while, I can mix Indonesia food with American food, which is very fun for me. Stay in the kitchen, introduce Indonesian food, mix with the herbs or whatever from here, and he likes that. Now he become a half Indonesian. I mean, we know that the Indonesian food have a lot of taste in there.
Yeah.
Salt, spicy, sour, and then sweet. But here, the food here is only salt and pepper only, right?
I think you ruined me in a way.
Yeah.
Because before, when I went to Indo to tour, and then we had taste of the food and everything, and it was so cool to have that culture, to have just to go right on the street and eat food, and it was very flavorful. And now I'm more and more, as we went out and I used to just love the taste of meat.
Steak.
Yeah, like a steak. Or just plain, like the flavor and the juice of a steak. But when I had it last time, I realized that it was so flavorless.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm used to, now that you use so much different flavors and herbs and spices in the foods, that now it's hard to eat it without it.
Yeah. Because when I make steak with the satay spicy, so I put like peanut sauce, I put other ingredients, I put ketchup mayonnaise in there, so it's just like sweet, sour, spicy in there.
You gotta have it all now in one bite.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, I don't know, it's challenge or it's challenge probably for you, but it's good for me.
It's been fun because that whole Indo-American type of fusion, that mix, it's good. I like it.
Good. Okay, so the next good thing married with the Bule is about agreement. That here, if you want to marry a Bule, so usually we talk about everything before marry, just like where we will live, even about the financial, and then about how many kids that we want to have. It usually talk before marry. So after marry, there's no talk about that anymore because we already know where our marriage will go. You know what I mean? Yeah. But in Indonesia, most of them, they just think about, okay, let's get married. Don't worry about everything, get married and anything in the future. I don't know.
So it's just marriage without any knowing of what's going to happen or where you're going to go, or
no, we know over there. No, not like that. So it's good to marry with a bule. So if it's more clear, after marry you it's more clear. That's what I mean. Okay. So then.
Well, I was just going to say, like, when we were talking before you even came here, we were just talking video call, right, for a whole year.
Yeah, because we kind of...
and so
we were in the process.
Yeah, we were kind of sharing our desires and what we wanted, what our future, how we wanted it to look like and everything, and so we were already planning that before.
Yeah, so that's actually it's better like that. Then you married, you don't know where will you live. You don't know like about how many kids that we have. Can you afford that for that? Like I told you some stories about people I know in Indonesia. They just married. They don't even know the future. So that's Okay, and the next is the different weather. So good thing you married bule. It means that they will take you to their country, and they have a different weather. Just like now, it's snow outside, which is, I bet a lot of Indonesian wants to see snow. Even me, like the first time I see snow, I was so excited. I screamed. Do you remember that?
And I'm just like, oh, you want to see snow?
I know, your face just like flat. And then I was screaming. I said, oh, snow! I want to touch that. And then it was really cold. So now I can say that I better see snow from inside the house, warm, and have a cup of hot chocolate. Then I have to go out, touch the snow, playing. Like in the movie, if you see in the cartoon movie, they make a snowball, but actually it's hard. So when you go out and then you try to make a snowball, it's hard to make a snowball because it just like. So I don't know how they made it.
I don't know. You're gonna translate that sound.
Yeah, it's really cold. You don't want to touch the snow because it's like you touch the ice from the freezer.
We're fortunate here because we have more like 4 seasons. We have a definite spring, a definite summer, definite fall, definite winter.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next is a lot more privacy here. So, like we have neighbors here too, but they not nosy. They not like hey, where do you work, or hey, how many kids you have? Hey, that's just nosy. Because in Indonesia, people always wants to know about you. Just like if you're not married yet, people will say, when will you marry? After you marry, when will you have a kid? After you have a kid, when will you have another kid? That will not stop over there. But here, people have their own life. So, that's a good thing. Nggak ada yang kepo. Okay. So, the next is the parking free here. So, whenever you go out, the parking is free. Do you remember when you were in Indonesia and then you were on my bike?
Yeah.
Wherever we go,
you had to
bring out pay.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to pay the parking. It's hard to find the free parking. Sometimes you go to the food, you want some bala, and then you just ride a bike, stop in front of the bala, but then you have to pay. Even we sit on the bike too. Or we go to the ATM broken, but we have to pay. And then if you go, like you drive and then you want to turn around, and there's people.
Yeah.
I help you. I will help
Yeah.
you, but pay.
Yeah.
Like that. That's a lot over there. Do you remember that? Yeah, but here everything is free. Okay, and the next is no traffic here. So wherever you go, no traffic, unless like probably in the middle of the
Yeah, in the big city.
town, in the big city, you will see the traffic, but that's not bad like there. Okay.
Well, I remember when I was there in Indo, and it was a shock to me.
Yeah.
So like here, I don't see any of what you would call a motorcycle, right? I see a motorcycle as the bigger bikes, like the speed bikes that you see on the freeways and stuff. But the small little moped type bikes by the thousands in Indo, and how I was sitting on the back of one with the backpack. I'm tall, so my knees are sticking out, and you
Good
are
thing I
weaving
still-
through traffic like this. I think I'm gonna lose my legs. It was crazy. And then you all line up at the light, and there's just line after line of bikes.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was crazy.
that's life
Yeah.
over there.
But not here.
When I work in the storyline, and then I have to drive almost 2 hours to drive home from work. I already like feel tired, but that's life over there, you know.
And the distance is very short.
It's short. Maybe
Yeah.
here it's only like about, I can say 10 minutes we arrive here. But over there 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, the next that we have all same language here. You know, the like if we go to another state, the people there still speak English. We go to another state, still same. But in Indonesia, if you live in the West Java, and then you go to the let's say Sumatra, we actually all speak Indonesian, but some people love to speak their own tribe. Like me, I'm Sundanese. I'm in house talk Sundanese. I'm in Sunda. So if you go to Sumatra, they will speak Sumatra, and then you will just like, what are they talking? You will not.
That's how it was the whole time I was there. It all sounded like the same language.
Yeah, but here, wherever you go, they speak English, that's good. Okay, so that is our videos today. So this is all the good things. And the next video, we will talk about the challenge. What is the challenge? Marry the bule. It's not easy to marry a bule. I told you. I'm not scare you, but I told you that's a lot of long process, documents, food, adjustment, and everything. So we will talk about that in the next video. So see you later.